Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. It looks like Keith one-time Thurman vacates his WBC title. Porter versus Garcia now ordered. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, according to Mauricio Suleiman of the WBC, the man in charge, the president, Keith one-time Thurman has decided to relinquish his WBC title. He's vacating it. He just unified last year with Danny Garcia to get the title. He was supposed to come back, they said initially January through March-ish, and then they pushed it back to, I believe, May. He was supposed to fight in the same night as Adonis Stevenson and Badu Jack, who just had their Showtime press conference for their fight, officially making it official and announcing it. And it was rumored that Keith Thurman got injured somehow again, and coming off of a long layoff and a surgery where he was injured to begin with elbow spurs, he was injured again and no longer able to compete in May. I never heard Keith Thurman himself. I actually seen ESPN and myself, my channel reported it, different people like that, but I never seen Keith Thurman say yay or nay. So I just assumed it was true, because if there was a rumor floating around about me being injured and it wasn't true, I would definitely clear the air. So I assume he was injured, and now it looks like he's relinquished and vacated that WBC belt, and he has been notified from Thurman's team. What does this mean? First, Porter versus Garcia should get made, unless there's some kind of disagreement with the number 1 and number 2 guy. Somehow Sean Porter was doing eliminators and somehow he got placed at number 2. He was the number 1 mandatory for Keith Thurman, or the number 1 contender. He was ranked number 1 with the WBC, but when Danny Garcia made his comeback off of the Thurman loss, he fought Brandon Bam Bam Rios. He looked sharp in the fight, was the first to stop Brandon Rios with a headshot, right? Rios had been stopped previously, but that was to the body. Danny Garcia came back, looked good, and somehow that performance got him ranked over Sean Porter. So no biggie. I mean, if they fight each other and they're the number 1 and 2, that's gonna settle it. Who's the best out of them? Keith Thurman fight. I mean, I don't really know what's up with Keith. He's not really been in the media, and when he has been in the media, it's really about injuries. Some people think he's like the Derrick Rose of boxing. I just question at this point how hungry he is to compete. I know he got domesticated, got married and whatnot, but it just seems like a change in terms of Keith Thurman. I like the "you better not duck me, Thun," that Keith Thurman. So I don't know, maybe we won't see him again. Maybe this criticism from fans and people who think he's afraid of Errol Spence, maybe that'll reawake the sleeping giant. I don't know, but as of right now, this is, to me, good news, because if you're the champion, you have the most belts at the division, you can't just hold it hostage and won't be able to compete. And, you know what I mean, rightful guys like Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, all guys who at least want to fight. You know what I mean? Porter, I don't know if Porter wants to fight Errol Spence, but he's at least expressed interest in fighting Danny Garcia and things like that. So, I mean, these top guys want to fight each other, or at least some of them or whatever. So you can't just hold it hostage while not being active. You know what I mean? So this is, to me, it's good news. Not that I like to see champions lose belts by vacating them for no reason or lose them on the scale, but just to not hold up the division. Because Keith Thurman, he'll still have the WBA belt. Lucas Matisse is fighting Pacquiao. He has a version of the belt, but Keith Thurman is the super WBA champion. So this is good. If we don't know when Keith's coming back, because I haven't really heard anything from Keith. So since we don't know when he's coming back, this keeps the division flowing and keeps Showtime's good year. You know what I mean? Hopefully Porter and Garcia negotiate, find a price or a split that works for both of them, and we get to see that fight. Let me know what you guys think of Keith Thurman. Does he still want to be the man at the welterweight division? And the other thing I don't understand about it, I understand being injured or whatnot, but one of his bargaining points, and I told you guys, all these guys seem like they're trying to be like Floyd Mayweather, but they don't do it the right way. Keith Thurman, one of his talking points was, why should I fight Errol Spence? Not going to happen 2018, baby. I'm the man to beat, so everyone's calling my name, and I got 2 belts. Now he has 1 belt. If he vacated, so he's not in any different position than Errol Spence, who has 1 belt. So that was one of his talking points, and he removed his own talking point about, hey, of course everyone wants to fight me, and we got mandatories. Well, it looks like your mandatories about to fight each other, so you're not going to have 2 mandatories. And like I said, one of his talking points was that he's the man with 2 belts, so of course it's all eyes on him in the division, but through his own doing, it looks like he's vacating the belt. Let me know what you guys think of Keith Thurman right now. Is he planning on retiring? I don't know. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.